Morning, morning. Welcome back. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Morning, morning. Buenos días. Okay, so for today I have a few on my watch list. Um, the first one is Netflix. So Netflix yesterday finally broke out of the range that it had between 398 and 410. Finally, it's above 410. So Netflix above 410 is very bullish. I hope it can give us a pullback to 410, 409, so we can play a swing trade here to the upside, even though it's a little bit risky. Any swing trade is gonna be risky because Powell is speaking today at 4:30. But yeah, the other one is Nvidia. Um, So Nvidia is 330 support and 440 um, level that it might be a rejection point, maybe act as support and we can play more upside. But 440 is the level that I'm watching on Nvidia for a rejection or a hold as support. If holds as support, 440 has like a long, it can go easily to 450, so it can move easily 10 points up. If not, I'll be watching 430. If can hold 430, maybe goes again up to 440. So 430 and 440 on Nvidia. AMD, AMD, it's moving on a range between 100 and 102, 101.80. So it's gonna be the range that I'm looking on AMD is yesterday high and yesterday's low. If loses 100, AMD could easily die hard to 99. But yeah, 100 and 102, 101.80 are the levels that I'm looking on AMD. Microsoft, big winner yesterday, had really good earnings, gapping up, is right now around 345. I want to see Microsoft pulling back to 340, 341, like near 340 for a possible like break retest, and we can play the upside here. I kind of like Microsoft to play a swing trade if can hold 340. But again, swings are gonna be difficult because we have Powell speaking today after market close. GS is one that I'm looking if the market is weak. Um, so GS had a not so good earnings and it gapped down and is looking very, very weak and it's having a lot of trouble around 300. So the 300 level rejection on GL is a big watch for me if the market is weak today. For SPY and the Q levels, you have them on also on my Discord. Yeah, so um, the market keeps being a little bit choppy, but the yesterday gave us like very good opportunity to play the downside. Let's see if today it's gonna be the same. Let's put. So you have all my levels and my watch list on my Discord. So we have a big gap down, but still SPY and the Cure in the middle of nowhere. Just like yesterday open. And we have data at 10. We have important data at 10. Morning, morning, Sam. Mm, yeah, I'm gonna watch Microsoft 340. It's one level that I really, really want to see Microsoft holding. Like always, let's be patient and wait for A plus setups. Like yesterday. Yesterday was a day like patient. It was definitely um putting on a test there. So the market is pretty weak so far. Mm. Oh, Apex is doing a 90% up off. So very, very good opportunity if you want to try futures. I'm definitely gonna get more um evaluation accounts and just keep it on the back because 90% is like you're paying like $30 per account. Good morning, morning. Um, I don't know. I think my data on futures is linked to my trading view data. Bro, you have it right there. Like the 90%, you have all info here. It's right here. You have the code here, everything. Morning, morning. So there you have the code and link for the 90% off for futures account. Ooh, so the market is very, very weak. Right now, I don't see anything that I like, that I love. Nothing. Mm, mm, mm. Let's see, let's see. So I want to see Microsoft holding around 340. And I want to see a clear direction for the market today. So far, we're looking bearish. But I will not take like puts here. Because for me, if I want to play the downside, I want to play it at the best, like either the downside or upside. I want to play it out of the best levels. So the best level to play the downside was yesterday, 360 on the Q. Oh, and today I missed it. Today was when SPY broke pre-market low, and I missed that. Mm, might have missed my trade today for today. Let's see if 354 is gonna hold here. So Microsoft is already bouncing from 342, could be a good entry. But first of all, before playing the upside, I want to see the market being like changing direction here. Because doesn't matter if Microsoft is giving me a good entry, if the market is super weak, I will not trade the upside on anything. Same with Nvidia. Nvidia is looking very strong. It's holding. But yeah, I'm gonna wait and see because I cannot trade this. The market just opened and died. So let's be patient here. So yesterday we waited like over an hour to have I waited over an hour to have my perfect entry and that paid off. Maybe today it's gonna be the same, or if I don't love anything, I'm not gonna take any trade because I had an amazing day yesterday and Monday too. I had it was over 5K both days, so I'm not crazy. No, I'm not too eager to take trades here. Remember, I always say we're here not to trade, but to make money. Morning, morning. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait and see if we can find anything. The market moved too fast to enter anything. and everything's looking very, very weak. Okay, so the Q is at 354, which is board here, and SPY is near 419, 420, which is also a support here. Let's see if it's gonna hold or not. But I think if it loses 419.50, it's gonna keep going lower, at least towards 418. Mm-mm-mm. The weekly candle so far is ugly. And the daily is still on a clear downtrend also. Looks like yesterday uptrend, it was just a bear flag. Yeah, looks perfect bear flag here. But yeah, let's see how it's gonna react to 420, 419. If you played that downside, you were very fast or very risky. Fast and now, nice. What percentage you got there? What was your percentage gain? Damn, this is an ugly move here. Ugly move. Not even one single green candle. – 25%? That's pretty good for a scalp. I don't know. We need to wait and see. I can predict that. Yeah, it has a big gap. Nvidia has a lot of gaps, big gaps from past earnings, and you have a gap around 450 also. But yeah, I'm just gonna wait and see if I can find something. Maybe it's by 419 Q354 hold, but I need to see like confirmation to enter anything here. Nice, congrats guys. You were very fast and you took that. If you made some money on this move, you should be done for the day. I don't see a reason why I keep trading. Because the market is very, very weak. It looks like it wants to keep going lower. So if you enter here, it's a bad entry. If you enter early in the morning, you're safe. If you want to hold some runners, um, as long as it doesn't give you any like um big bounce green candle. Too early? No, that's how the more you trade, the more you lose money. I trade both futures and options. If I'm gonna trade SPY in the queue, I'm using futures. If I'm trading any like tech um stock like Apple, Nvidia, Microsoft, Netflix, Tesla, I'm trading options. Yeah, but Powell is speaking after market close, so we can trade in peace. Well, we have data coming up at 10. So we have like 9 more minutes till data. So for the queue for me, the supports are 354 and then around 351. It's already under 354, but because of the way that I trade, I cannot enter puts there. For me, it's too risky. I don't like trading like that. Most of the time, when you have a move like this, it is like when the market open and it just goes. Um, most of the time it's extremely difficult for me to trade because I don't like entering in the middle of a move. And yeah, so if I don't catch the move at the beginning, I will only look. Oh yeah, definitely not holding contracts overnight because Powell, anything can happen. Like I like Microsoft if can hold 340 for a swing trade, and I like Netflix if can hold 410 for a swing trade, but that's very risky with Powell speaking today. Thanks, Michael. Well, you know why? Because I've been doing this for so long that I learned that if I'm not like calm and I don't wait for good entries, I'm just gonna lose money. So I learned the hard way. And also because I had a so like good day yesterday and Monday that I don't really need to force a trade. I made over 10K this week and it's only Wednesday. So, mm, I'm not looking for pullbacks. Like I say, I don't like entering puts in the middle of a move. I'm only looking to see if the market is gonna change direction. So I will look for a bullish, strong bullish um handle on the 15 or 30-minute time frame. Or like if you guys want to like scalp to the downside, maybe wait for a bear flag towards the VWAP and INEMA. And if you see a rejection there, you could take a downside continuation. But I don't know. I don't like doing that. Like for me here, I will look for, like I said, like a bigger time frame, green bullish candle, so I can take the like a little bounce here, or maybe a change of direction here on SPY and the Q, because both are at important levels. But I don't know. I'll wait. I'm gonna wait here. Yeah, 412 looks a little bit above 412, but I don't like it had too many wicks at the top and at the bottom. Like, yeah, I could easily bounce here, but I don't like those wicks. Too many wicks for me. But yeah, I can see like look for 12 for 14. It's yesterday's resistance. If keeps acting as support, Netflix could definitely go higher here. Yeah. The good thing is like, okay, Netflix is holding very good, right? It never went like lower to 410. So if the SPY and the Q decides to go to change direction here, Netflix is gonna go because it was holding very good when the market was going down. Yeah, of course, I have losing weeks. I had I wasn't doing too good when SPY was when I think in September it was difficult for me because it was when SPY was trying to change direction. Yeah, it was choppy, like this area here. It was September, yeah. September, it was very difficult for me because I was doing very, like, extremely good swing trading this upside, and then out of nowhere the market like went down, but it was still in a higher low on the bigger time frame. So I didn't know if the market was really changing direction or it was just a pullback. So I had to change my mind from swinging to just scalping, and it was difficult. It was a little bit difficult there. At the beginning, I was swinging, I was losing, but then I realized that I needed to change because the market was changing. And now, with a clear downtrend on bigger time frames on SPY, like you can see easy, like weekly, this bearish, very bearish. You have a clear downtrend here, like weekly clear downtrend. Even if I'm just scalping, I need to know what's the overall trend of the market. So you have a weekly downtrend, daily right now because of today. It's definitely in a downtrend. It's making lower high today, another lower high. Um, so so now that I'm in a downtrend, I know I could swing trade puts, but because this week we have so many important earnings, I will not swing anything. So I need to keep like scalping or day trading, pretty much the same. But yeah, when the market change direction, it's a little bit difficult for everybody because we need to change. We like the first days, we don't really know what the market's doing. We don't know if it's just consolidating, it's just a pullback, or it's changing direction. Okay, let's see if it's really gonna lose this support here. We might get to play a break and retest of this level, or if holds a support, then we can um, play a bounce later after 10. Yeah. I have the VWAP and INEMA on my 5 minute time frame charts. And red and green bars, support and resistance. It's not an indicator, it's just me putting supports and resistance here, so it's easier for me to know what to look there. I only trade using supports and resistance and trend. That's it. Okay, so um Apple is extremely weak. I'm not gonna look Nvidia, um Apple. If Apple loses 171, if loses today's low, the market's gonna keep going lower. The next one it's this week here on Apple. Apple needs to hold here. I'm gonna put it here. Okay, I like that bounce on Apple. If Apple use VWAP and INEMA as support, we might get a change of direction here on the market, but I need a little bit more confirmation than only a pin bar. Yeah, sure. Tesla. Why is Tesla so bullish? 217 in holding a support. It's today's pre-market high. It's looking pretty bullish, Tesla. Let me see the daily. Yeah, it's looking pretty bullish. Watch out for 220 and 222. Yesterday the rejection 222, but right now it's looking very bullish. If you enter it, Tesla, I will not sell unless it breaks morning low. I don't use moving averages like SPY. Yesterday when I took the downside, everyone was telling me that SPY was at the 200 SMA, and it broke that. So I don't use SMAs like that. All indicators are lagging indicators. Support and resistance is what you need to watch in the candlesticks. Hi, welcome. Coin. I will not be trading coin. Coin is moving um with Bitcoin. Maybe it's in a clear downtrend right now. You want to see it breaking this downtrend. If you want to play the upside, you want to see it holding VWAP and INEMA as support here. But yeah, it's on a downside. And daily yesterday was very weak. 80 looks like a maybe a support here on the daily. If you're playing the downside, it's look good, but it's very like 80. It's a clear support here. If not, 78. Oh, nice, nice, congrats. You got the 50K account or 100? Mm, so if you had your PAs, don't trade minis. Trade only micros, slow and steady wins the race. Mm. I kind of like SPY to the downside, but I don't love the Q to the downside here. So it's a little difficult for me to take a trade because I don't love the Q to the downside. I want both to tell me the same thing. Nice. Really? I love copy trader. It makes me like trade less and I buy less contracts. Netflix. Netflix is looking very bullish. Let's try Netflix. I like how Netflix is looking. So my stop loss is gonna be morning low. It could go to 410. It could go to 410, but I like morning low as a stop loss. I'm gonna play the upside 420. 420 weekly morning low is my stop loss. Yeah, only Apex. Nice. If it, whatever works for you, just keep doing it. Okay, I like what Apple is doing. It's holding my level here, 171. It has a gap to fill above. Let's see if you can keep holding here. Um, the VWAP and INEMA as support. Microsoft is looking weak. Um, Netflix is looking great. We want to see a SPY in the Q holding here. Head and shoulder on the daily. Let's see. Oh yeah, definitely looks like a head and shoulder. Mm, if I take out this, yeah, clean head and shoulder here. Your neck is around 354. I will go with 353 for a clean break. The thing is, like, it's on a daily, so you're gonna need time, maybe time to break that head and shoulder. And with Powell speaking later and so many earnings coming up, it's gonna be difficult for me to trade this. But I do see, and I really, really like. So basically, I'm gonna take remove everything. So basically, we wanna see it breaking this neck here, and we have a clear head and shoulder. But because this shoulder, it took so many days, this shoulder could take a lot of days also. So I will prefer to see a break and then play the retest to play more downside. That's how I will look to play this head and shoulder here. Um, on Tradeaway, you can only put I don't think you can put stop losses on multiple accounts. So yeah, so this is what I'm looking right now. I'm looking to play the upside here, but I need a little bit more like confirmation that the market is gonna change direction here. So far, I'm getting that from Apple because it's looking bullish now. But SPY and the Q are still weak and still doing the lower highs and lower lows. The reason for multiple accounts is this. So, okay, let's go with what I traded yesterday, right? So I had 8 micros on each account. So, oh, wait, what is Apple doing? So basically, if you made $100 on 10 accounts, you're making 1,000, right? Damn, what's going on with Apple? Um, because we trade multiples account because each account have a 2,500 or 2,600 stop loss. So if you lose 2,500 or 2,600 on each account, you lose your account. So I want to play multiple accounts so I can make more money with less risk. So that way I don't need to buy a bunch of contracts to make this amount of money. I just need more than one account so I can add up everything. Yeah, I don't know how to do stop losses, like hard stop losses, because I never use them. I don't like using stop losses. I like to wait and see how the candle is gonna react there.